Good afternoon, y'all. Thanks for tapping in to Music and Cigars. I'm Eddie Roy. And on this Saturday, I decided to go with your H. Upmann Banker cigar. As you can tell here, it is a short cigar. It is 4.5 by 54 ring gauge. It's covered in a Ecuadorian Sumatra seed wrapper. The color of it looks like Colorado. Um, and also, I know it's the binder is Nicaragua, and the filler is Nicaragua and Dominican Republic. What I decided to go ahead and do, besides before I light up the cigar, is punch it. I like the whole punch because I don't like too much tobacco going into my mouth while I'm trying to enjoy a cigar, especially if I'm pairing it with alcohol or coffee. I just don't like it. If you watch my other videos, you will know that. It's not my biggest thing at all. It tastes the tobacco literally in my mouth. So I enjoy smoking it, but I don't like the tobacco just in my mouth. So I just gotta, I just don't like doing that. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and hole punch this thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all a little bit about this thing I've been hearing about between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. Go ahead and torch it real quick. So, man, I love this cigar. Um, so what I want to talk about with this Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion is that I get that they both said some disrespectful things, which I'll get into later on in this video. But I feel like it's good for hip hop and it's bad for hip hop. The reason why I think it's good for hip hop because I'm excited to hear what type of bars they come up with, metaphors they come out with, and that's cool. But it's bad for hip hop when it gets personal regarding death, somebody's death of family, or something personal as far as Nicki Minaj and her situation with her brother and her boyfriend, her husband, sorry, when it comes down to the sex offender. Um, both sides I can see from these women, um, the how they can be mad and upset with one another. But once upon a time, I thought they was cool and they should have an understanding with each other when it comes down to certain personal things. I feel like it shouldn't be aired out. I think they should squash the beef. They both said some hurtful things to one another, and I think they should just go ahead and squash the beef before this thing get ugly. We already seen what it got like, what the past history is with beef, how it can turn out to be bad with, Tupac and Biggie, Young Dolph and Yo Gotti, which is going on now. Um, I really feel like the violence in hip hop should should stop. You know. Now I checked out the top songs that's been trending so far, which is uh, "His" by Megan Thee Stallion, where she was just going in on that song. I really appreciate the fact that she went in and dedicated her you can tell she put in a lot of work on that song, but it got personal when she was talking about Megan's Law which is a law in the United States, if you don't know, where it talks about sex offenders, and I won't get into that. But um, I just feel like it was a low blow, and I feel like maybe she was just rapping, and really didn't pay attention to Megan's Law. Maybe Nicki Minaj thought it was a shot to her, but it couldn't have been a shot to her at all. Maybe she was just rhyming and putting it in because Megan's Law starts with a Megan. Maybe she thought Megan Thee Stallion thought that putting that into her verse might pop, or it might people might fuck with it. So I haven't really heard too much from Megan Thee Stallion side, justifying why she actually said that on her song. Like I said, I'm not into the drama. I just love the music. But I'm decided to talk to y'all about that today because I want to know what y'all feedback is. Y'all sitting back like me smoking cigars. I wonder what y'all opinion is on this Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj beef is. My opinion, I think they too beautiful and too much of good people from what I've seen on a interviews and stuff to be arguing over something like that. I know both sides they feel like it's personal, but I really feel like they should let it go, and bury the hatchet. They don't have to be buddy buddy after them, but just make amends and say, hey man, I ain't gonna say nothing about you. You keep my name out your mouth. I keep my name out your mouth. Out my mouth. And I think that's how it should go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that any more beefs or any more songs should come out. I think they should go ahead and bury the hatchet because I feel like Nicki Minaj went in on Bigfoot. Now, y'all heard Bigfoot last night, and I gotta say, man, she went in. She went in pretty personal. And then she talked about she need to conjure up her mom and tell her she apologized. Now I don't know what kind of shit she on. You know what I'm saying? Conjuring that's not of God. That's nothing to be take lightly. So you trying to say she a witch or she into some other stuff, which I won't get into on my page on my channel because frankly this is about music and cigars, and we just here to talk about uh, the music the music side, not that other stuff, man, and cigars. I enjoy it as a fan. I love listening to music. That's what I like to do. And for those that's tapping into my video for the very first time, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone that, maybe smokes cigars or um, listen to music as well, like the culture. I'm into hip hop and R&B, so that's all I like to do. I like to listen to my music, smoke my cigars, which I will do after this video, and enjoy my Saturday. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion should hash it out with songs battling each other, or do you think they should bury it and nip it in the bud and just chill and keep each other's name out of each other's mouths? What you think? So on the cigar, uh, I taste a little bit of spicy notes to it. As it said, as my tobacconist actually told me, this is, I think, maybe my second time trying this cigar. I think it was maybe the banker. I don't think it was the day trader, but I think it was just the banker that I tried. So I had to go back and see if I ever tried this cigar before. I think this is my first time, but I get a few good notes from when I smoke this cigar. It's not a bad cigar at all. I get a little hints of hay. Um, when I retro hell, I get a little bit of woodsy, peppery notes to it. Maybe I hit a cream. Um, but yeah, I really mess with this cigar. Now, the only thing, the construction is good on this cigar, but I just wish I had a longer length cigar. I tend to like longer cigars instead of shorter cigars because I like to sit outside for maybe about an hour and a half and enjoy my music and within a beverage of my choice, and sit back and relax and enjoy um, my cigar. So yeah, the only thing that I had to complain about this cigar would be that it's a short cigar, man. So I really, I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it. I mean, when you think about short cigars, uh, you think about the time. If you don't have a lot of time to sit back and enjoy a cigar, you got to go to work or you got to do something within an hour time span, to go with a short cigar. But if you just chilling, relaxing on a Saturday or on a Sunday or a Friday evening, and you just want to just sit back and relax and, maybe, you got time to kill, I definitely go with something like 5 inches or better. Uh, as far as the length of cigar. Now I must say that Nicki Minaj, Bigfoot, uh, it was a hit. I know she got streams, but you got to be careful because Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, you can come up with some shit that's killing that. Y'all don't want to air out each other dirty laundry. And then another thing I want to speak on with the Nicki Minaj and the Megan Thee Stallion beef is that y'all got to look at the influence that y'all have with females, with the young females. These young females is watching y'all. They watching y'all. So they don't think that it's okay to talk about someone's dead mother. They gonna think it's okay to talk about somebody's personal life as far as being a sex offender. They gonna think it's okay. Me personally, to Megan, you young, you 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 28, you got everything going for yourself. Sometimes you don't have to let people take you out of your character. Sometimes it's better to just, um, have put your headphones on and keep it moving. When I mean put your headphones on, block out the noise, block out the naysayers. You don't have to worry about people who gonna doubt you. You're gonna always have people that doubt you, and you're gonna face adversity at all times. You're gonna always face adversity. But your biggest thing is for your young career, you got everything going for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't waste my time on entertaining the foolishness. My daughters, this is to you, Megan. And if you're not watching, if you're watching, maybe someone will share it to you. I have daughters that really like your music. They only 3 years old. I got twin daughters, and they three. And the other day we were heading somewhere, and my one of my daughters said "Gua." They want to hear "Gua" or something like that. And it's not a song that you named the song "Gua," but they don't know the song, so they don't know. But they was talking about this song called "Anxiety," and I feel like my daughter's got some good taste in music, boy, because I played "Anxiety" probably about 2, 3 times after their mama played it in the car. I said, "Play that back." She was really going in. I like "Anxiety." So yeah, man, my 3 year old daughters is looking up after you, So, and to you too, Nikki, my girls, they girls, they looking up to you too. They probably don't know who you are now, but they will in the future. Miss Nicki Minaj, and I just feel like you know um, what you say gonna have an influence on what they choose to do. I'm teaching my girls to be leaders, not followers. I'm teaching my girls to when to turn the other cheek within reason. But when somebody hit a little blow, somebody hurt their sister, their other sister, or their older brother, or their family, to go in, which is what you're doing, and I can't fault you for that. But just chill. You know what I'm saying? You got too much going for you too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows. You know. Everybody knows who you are. You have you got plenty of respect, plenty of flowers being given to you. I respect you. I love you, Nikki. I love you, Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all are great artists, great people, and I just feel like just the whole thing got out of hand. So please, if you don't just do it for the younger fans, do it for each other. Y'all might have kids, and just saying stuff about each other about, oh, she told me to drink alcohol while I was trying to conceive. I think that's wrong, but I think that maybe had been count out of context. She might have just been saying that just to be playing, and you took it serious. But I don't think people should play like that at all. Period. Point blank. Because I wish somebody would tell my fiance to drink while she's pregnant with my child. I'll be highly upset, and I'll be offended. So I definitely feel where you're coming from. I just think this whole thing is needs to be nipped in the bud. It's a lot of stuff y'all can't come back from. I don't know if y'all be hee hee and ha ha in the future. Definitely not. But I would actually say that you all need to nip it in the bud, make amends, and fuck with each other from a distance. Too much negative energy. You don't want to talk about negative stuff in your music because that stuff can circle around and it can come back and haunt you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think ahead for both artists, and this for any artist. You gotta think ahead. 40, 30, 20 years from now, however long it is, do you want to listen to your song and have to explain it to your daughters, your sons, your grandchildren? You're going to have to explain that to them. And they might look at you like the sweetest person in the world. Paw, Nana, whatever you decide to be called in the future by your grandchildren. You're going to have to explain this shit to your kids and let your kids know how you feel and what was you thinking when you came out with it. And you're going to have to be able to stand on it and justify why you said what you said. So you got to be careful. Putting out content for the views and likes and clickbaits might be cool, but shit, at the end, you're gonna see uh, what is it that you had to leave behind. What are your kids gonna have to do? Gonna have to say when they look at your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube, and they say, this is what my mom or this is what my dad was into. What are they gonna say? I know what my kids gonna say. They gonna say my dad was into music and cigars, baby. That's all he did when he took care of us. He fed us, did what he played with us. He liked to go outside and enjoy his music and cigars. That's what I'm leaving for my kids to see on my page. When they get older and they don't understand it now because they 3. When they get older, they'll say, man, I remember when he just was doing that on the sports. Now he got a studio. Now he got a whole lounge. That's my dream. My dream is to have a lounge. I want to leave something behind for my kids to see and, vibe, vibe with in the future. So, yeah, man, I hope that for those that are tuning into this channel, um, if you are really feeling this content, you love what I had to say, and you just sitting back enjoying your cigar like I am, I have more content coming out soon. Uh, I'll try to post a video every week or two videos every week. It depends on the workflow. I'm trying to get in the groove of things with this whole podcast and making content thing. I'm really passionate about it, but I also got to set time out for my family. Family first, and everything else will fall in place. But yeah, um, if you really feeling this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on all platforms at musicanCigars.com. Well, Music and Cigars, uh, MusicNCigars. Music and Cigars. You can follow me on every platform from Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. All platforms is Music and Cigars. And for those who desire to be on my show, would like to chop it up with me about music and cigars or one or the other, you're always welcome to come on the show. You can reach me and contact me at musicanCigars.com. You can Google musicanCigars.com, and what you'll do is you'll scroll to the bottom, and it'll say subscription or subscribe. You don't have to pay for anything. Um, it's just a way for me to be able to reach out to you. You can put your email in, send an attachment to me, and put something in the subject line saying, what it is that you desire to talk about, or just a cigar that you chose that you think I should suggest, and I'll reach out to you. I think it's very important to be able to engage with my target audience, with my fellow cigar smokers. Uh, if you at home chilling and out there, if you're on break, or if at work, or if you're at home chilling outside, or if you're at the lounge, got your headphones in, and you're just by yourself, just a good channel to just tap into, man, and vibe to. And eventually, I'm going to grow this platform to where I have a a person on the other side of the screen that I'm talking to, as well as maybe a cigar person that can call in. While you're smoking your cigars, you could chop it up with me and talk about the subject that I have. I got really big plans for this channel, so please like, share, and subscribe. I want y'all to grow with me and experience this journey with me. Thank you for tapping into this video. Um, please share it, and subscribe to it, and give me some feedback. I would love to know what y'all think about this Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Like I said, today I'm smoking your Upmann Banker Day Trader cigar. Not a bad cigar. I recommend getting it from your local cigar lounge if you got one in your area, or maybe getting it online. Um, but yeah, y'all tune in next time. Thank y'all for tapping into Music and Cigars, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.